Well, I'm Andy Lou, and it's Press Pass LA movie premiere time, and I'm with the entire cast, well, not the entire cast, but the key cast members of a brand new flick called The 4:30 Movie, out on September the 13th. I'm so excited because it is directed by Kevin Smith, and he also wrote the movie. And I've got Austin, Nicholas, Reed, and Sienna. You're all here to talk to me.
Yes,
Hello.
thank you for having us.
Oh no, it's our absolute pleasure. You guys are such a scream. I mean, my favorite catchphrase about this whole movie is basically where real life sucks, but real life rules, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Look, Austin, I just wanted to ask, what was it even like working with Kevin Smith? Because he recently, won an award, and I just think it's just fantastic because you guys are all just a bunch of mates goofing around.
Yeah, it was honestly a really amazing experience as an actor and aspiring filmmaker, just to watch his process of how he would not only like direct the movie but be editing the movie while he was he would stop directing and then he would start editing, and he probably, I don't know how he slept the entire time we filmed the movie, because by the end it's just pretty much entirely cut for the most part. And yeah, it was a really cool experience getting to play the young version of Kevin Smith. I guess it's kind of like his fableman in a sense. I don't know.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he must have had this vision in his mind, and as it was being shot, he just wanted to quickly get the edits out the way. But throughout this entire movie, I think, Nicholas, it just screamed to me escapism, which is really so cool because in your Instagram you said it's a movie about movie lovers, and it's just so silly that it worked.
The well, I yeah, it's a movie about movie lovers. And I think that's what was so awesome for. I love movies. That's obviously what brought me into this career. I couldn't be more in love with going to the movies and watching movies. So to be a part of something, an iconic movie maker's movie about loving movies, sign me up.
Oh, absolutely. Now, who's behind you, and how about their car? And it got
Oh, well, Ken, unfortunately, he wanted to be here today, but he was
yeah,
in a tragic accident.
of course.
So
Yeah.
please, if you could just have everybody say a prayer for Ken Jeong,
Yep.
Oh, I
and one,
actually thought
yeah,
you were joking, but you're serious.
no, I'm being
No,
very
no,
serious.
no, he's joking.
No, yeah, breaking news, Ken
It's his
Jeong,
20-year anniversary today.
yeah,
Mhm.
wedding anniversary,
I
wedding
love that.
anniversary. Ken,
Yes.
well, let's just say he relapsed, and
Stop.
so
Hey, profit. Oh my goodness. All I can say
anyway.
is he was so good at dishing out the name calling. How fun was that, Sienna?
It was crazy. I feel like I remember that scene in particular. There's just nothing I can plan on my own. I had my lines and I wasn't gonna stray away from them because I knew he was gonna throw out whatever he was gonna throw out. And I swear some of the takes were maybe like a few minutes long, but I there's nothing like it. Working alongside him is it's crazy. You're just giggling, and that's probably the hardest part of this whole thing for me, was just not breaking character in that scene.
Oh,
Um,
in that scene, hats off to you. I would have just been laughing my head off, especially everybody laughed to that. That was just the best.
Too funny.
And then when he talks about, you look like a daughter that I
That I
hate,
hate.
totally out of nowhere, completely improvised. It's crazy.
That is the best unscripted acting I've ever seen, because
Yeah.
I thought the whole daughter thing was planned because he repeated
Oh
it.
my gosh, no. None of that. All of that was improv.
Oh.
Oh
And
my
some
gosh.
of the things he said too were then Kevin wanted me to repeat. And so it would, that's how much of an impression that it made. So he was definitely one of the king improvers.
Amazing. So, Reed, is Bernie really the smooth one, or did you find it cheesy or moments of cringe in the movie? Tell me.
Oh, no, I think that we should eradicate the word cringe. And I think that being as earnest and sweet and thoughtful as possible is as sexy as one can imagine. So I love when I secretly think Brian David is the smoothest of them all, because he is so himself. And so charming that I would say that out of the three boys, that Brian David actually does take the cake.
I think Belly takes the cake.
No, he takes the bacon, baby. He takes the bacon.
Well, that's true.
Not the bacon baby, but yeah.
Yeah, yeah, not the bacon baby. No, that's for someone else. Just the bacon, comma, baby. Yeah.
And do you often fall asleep in movies?
I wish I could say no, but if I'm watching at home, I will pass out. And it is also just that easy to wake me. If you give me a gentle tap, I might scream. So I did relate to that moment.
You know, Austin, it's really at a time where, you know, the drama of a dial phone is so intense, or even just going to a 4:30 movie, right? Because, you know, you have to plan it, you have to pay for it in cash, you have to find your seat, and then try not to fall asleep.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Should I add, and also make out with the girl?
Yeah. That was that too. For
I
sure.
think, you know, at the time of the 4:30 movie, why do you think a girl might, would you say, and this is just going off the cuff here, would she be more reluctant to make out at the 4:30 time slot, or maybe the 7:30 time slot, or does it depend what kind of girl you're going for?
I think it depends on the girl. What do you think, Sienna?
I do not know how to answer this.
Are you more of a
Without giving,
7:15er or a 4:30?
Apparently we're 4:30, a 4:30 girl. Right after work. It's just a quick shower and
Yeah.
so much more.
As long as you're not a 10:30 girl, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So true. So true.
well, I guess we're going to find out when we watch the movie what actually happens in the 4:30 session, because it is a special time slot in real life, and obviously when the moviegoers are watching the movie. What about that nun? Like, it's not like any average nun. This nun has a big secret, and I'm just going to say, what a fantastic wig.
Oh, yeah, right. Like from a Motley Crue music video.
And I must say, Sienna, did you just love wearing that fashion? I mean, I got the off the shoulder for you, but I was trying to find those big earrings. Like, were they heavy, or what was the costuming like?
They were just having so much fun. They were bringing pieces that they had from home. And I think even like the jelly bracelets, it became like this huge thing because they were turning them into rings. And I just felt like a doll because they were just dressing me up in all of the things that they used to wear. So I was excited to see them excited.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. The costume was amazing. And Nicholas, what was it like to just work with a bunch of mates? I mean, it wouldn't have felt like you were going to work, surely.
No, it did not feel like work at all. It felt like hanging out with a bunch of mates. That's,
Yeah.
you know, that's minus it felt like going on down to the pub, having a
Oh,
couple pints with the mates. That's what it felt like.
Yeah.
you know, I felt that. Well, you know, all I'm going to say is when Mullet meets Melody for the first time, that was quite a romantic moment after all that time. And all I could see was Mullet and Melody, and it was just beautiful.
Yeah, no, I that bridge scene was a lot. I think it was funny how also he threw in the little heart attack reference of just like the random, like, put your hands above your head, just trying to throw out PSAs there, because I didn't know that. I didn't know that was a thing.
Well, let's get our hands up in the air then, and high five to Kevin Smith and the cast with the movie, the 4:30 movie, out September the 13th. It's going to be a blast.
Go
And we
see
like
it.
to say September the 13th, buy tickets to 4:30, watch 4:30, and then sneak on in to Beetlejuice. Get you two for the price of one in the true spirit of 4:30.
Yep.
Okay.
Very cool.